So my name is Porsche, I come from Trinidad. So there you go, he called me Porsche after Dr. Ferdinand Porsche. Dr. INGHCF is what my dad would say, Ferdinand Porsche.
Good morning. Welcome to another day, welcome to another video. Thanks to all those who watch my videos. Thanks to all those who have subscribed. Lots more to come. It's greatly appreciated. Today, I'm driving another body's car. Like I said before, I have 500 car bodies spread across the world, and I'm determined to drive every one of their cars, or at least feature them and their cars. So today we have car body number 3, and he is incredibly interested. Very, very interesting character, and you need to see the car I'm going to drive. We're now going to some interesting roads to get some shots, B-roll shots, drone shots, and to swap cars and drive. But it promises to be a good day, and it promises to be a kind of like a nostalgic day, because my friend, I'll wait till you hear his name. My friend is driving a car that I used to own for 4.5 years. Not the same car, but a very similar spec. And for me, it's one of the all-time great cars. It's the Porsche 991.1 GT3 RS. I haven't driven one since I said goodbye to Hellboy. But hopefully, I won't be too emotional when I drive this one, because I haven't driven a 991.1 since I said goodbye to Hellboy, my lava orange example. So stay tuned, it should be an interesting day.
Holla, wait a minute, bitch, I'm back. Around their neck like I don't know how to act. They can't imitate or replicate what I do, it's a rap. Bitch, I'm turning up, the price went up, yeah, you could do the math.
Hi all. As I said,
Take two.
Yeah, take two. As I said earlier, I have 500 car bodies, and I'm on a mission to feature all of them, tell their stories, and showcase their cars. This is episode 3, and I have a very special buddy. His name, you know, we've been driving, we got here the Porsche 991 GT3 RS, and his name is Porsche. I will get him to explain why he's called Porsche, a little bit about him and his background, and the first Porsche RS ever in Trinidad.
Yeah, my name is Porsche Waddell. I come from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, we've got 991 GT3 RS. We've had a few RS models going back over the years, and yeah, I've known Aki now many years, I think 5, 6, 7, 8,
more than that,
probably 10 years.
We came here 8 years ago.
Oh right, yeah. So I know your buddy.
Yeah.
Because then we were places before that as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've had different cars over the years. I first turned up with a orange 997 GT3 RS.
.1, wasn't it?
Yeah,
.1, yeah. Go on.
Black on orange. Then we had the red GT3. We wanted to try out the PDK. So, and then we went back to the RS. So we now have a yellow, same car, GT3 RS, 991.1. Yeah. Anyway, so my name is Porsche. I come from Trinidad. And there's a story behind that. My dad is a boy racer from Trinidad. Yes. The legend that is my father, yeah, John Everett Falconer Waddell, right? He imported many cars to Trinidad over the years: a Jaguar, Ford, Capri, and different things. I can't remember all of them, but on one of those trips that he decided to come back to England and to buy a car, he was going to buy a Scimitar Reliant GTE, apparently. And when he went to the Scimitar place, they told him they wouldn't ship the car, right? So my mum said, well, let's go and check out the Porsches down the road at AFN, right? So they went to AFN Chiswick, right? And in AFN, there was a Carrera RS. This is back in 76, 77 maybe, right? And the salesman was trying to sell my dad the new 911, but Dad kept going back to the ducktail purple Carrera RS, which was a used car at the time in the showroom. Nothing special, right, back then. And my dad ended up buying that purple Porsche and took it back to Trinidad. So that was the first Porsche in Trinidad. I think it came into the country when I was maybe 5 or 6 years old. So it must be 73 plus 6, 79. I'm born in 73. And when he brought it to Trinidad, there's a funny story there. It was on the docks, about yay high in a box, right? You know, it didn't look like a car. It's only this high, right? So they dismantled it, and the customs inspector was there looking at it. And he goes, what is this? Because of course they never had a Porsche in Trinidad before, so they don't know what car that is. And Dad is like, it's a Porsche, right? And he goes, what's that? What sort of car is that? He goes, it's a Porsche. And he couldn't explain to the guy. The guy just had no idea back then what a Porsche was. So Dad eventually just said, listen, it's a Volkswagen, you know, Dr. Porsche, Volkswagen. And he said, no. And he goes, listen, the guy goes, is this really a Volkswagen? He goes, yeah. And he says, okay, let me see the engine. So Dad goes to open the boot and he goes, what are you doing? Right? And Dad says, you know, well, the engine's in the back. He goes, no, open the front. And he opens the front, right? And the guy looks at it and goes, oh my God, it really is a Volkswagen, right? Because the engine's in the back, right? And it was like, so it's quite a funny story. And Dad's like, yeah, I told you that. So he brought it into Trinidad after telling the customs guy, as a Porsche, right? But he told the customs guy that it was a racing Volkswagen, right? So there you go. It came into the country. Yeah. My dad has had this thing for Porsches for a long time. Back in the 60s and 70s, he used to leave Trinidad and go to Daytona, even Le Mans, right, to follow the Porsches on track and the race cars. You know,
Why were you called Porsche?
right. So I was called Porsche. Well, back in 73, Dad hadn't got a Porsche yet, right? He was driving something else, right? Mama just had the baby. I was supposed to be Simon, right? So we had all the gifts. Mama had all the gifts on the bed, you know, congratulations for having Simon Edgar, right? And my dad was, you know, I was the first child, right? The first son. And so he had a few drinks apparently after that, you know, to celebrate the birth, right? And he came back to the hospital a few hours later and he goes, Jane, our son's name is Porsche. And she goes, what? Right? He says, our son's name is Porsche, right? So he had a few drinks and he said, you know what? His name is Porsche. And he signed me up as Porsche Anthony David Falconer Waddell. Quite a long name, right? And anyway, the Edgar is now my brother's name. Zach got the Edgar. Zach Edgar Falconer Waddell, right? So there you go. He called me Porsche after Dr. Ferdinand Porsche. Dr. INGHCF is what my dad would say. Ferdinand Porsche, right?
See, I told you, I have the best Porsche. I have the best car bodies. Beats that. I challenge anybody to beat that.
So, because Porsche runs in the family, right? I had to name my daughter something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I call her Turbo? No. Do I call her Carrera? No. What do I call her? Macan? No. Taycan? No. So my daughter's name is Cayenne Waddell, right? You know, it could be Cayenne Pepper, you know, but Cayenne Porsche. It's Cayenne Porsche, right? So yeah, so there you go.
How do you beat that? Porsche, his daughter is called Cayenne.
Yeah.
There's a history of Porsches in Trinidad and UK in their family. I mean, beat that if you can.
And my wife's name is Karina, after the Toyota Karina.
You guys, it's a car family.
Literally spelled the same way.
It's a car family.
C-A-R-I-N-A. Yeah,
It's exactly. A car family.
Yeah.
Porsche, Thank you very much. Thanks
no
for that.
worries. Okay.
We're going to continue the drive. We're going to switch cars now. I haven't driven a 991 GT3 RS since I sold mine almost 2 years ago. Well, 18 months
And
ago.
I have never driven a GT4 RS.
So the day continues. See you in a bit.
Right.
I'm back in a 991 RS. Ooh, it's not really shopper. I'm back and my mate is driving my 4RS. What a wonderful day. And a nostalgic day. My mate is behind, driving the 4RS. You can see him behind. Oh, I missed you. I have definitely missed you. Let's go. Oh, it's a lot muted here. I'm so used to the manic scream. Ooh. This doesn't have more power, but it feels like it has more torque. But how can that be? That's not possible. Is that possible? It's not possible. Mamma mia. Back. This is not Hellboy. It's a yellow RS, 991.1 GT3 RS. Sorry guys, I'm going to be a bit excitable for this one. Very, very excitable. It is definitely muted, and you can feel those. Bigger, and the bigger tires and the bigger raw contact patches. It's weirdly, is it less comfortable? I think so, because I drive down this road. It's a typical bumpy British B road. And honestly, I think because of the bigger tires on the 991 RS, it's less comfortable. How can that be? And this car the geometry is road. The geometry is pure road. Not like my Hellboy that was that had a fast road setup. Oh, road closed. Oops. We're gonna have to turn. You're gonna have to turn here. Oh, okay. There's a diversion here. Okay. This brings back many memories. The sound is a lot more muted, not as manic as the 4RS, but oh goodness, good to be back. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe to fund the purchase of an RS. 991.1. Ah, mommy, sorry. I'm going to be emotional and foolish about it. The engines are, the engine in the GT4RS, as we know, is the development of the GT3 engine. This was the engine. This is the first 4.0 GT engine. Well, other than 997.2 RS 4.0, this was the engine in this car is the first GT engine to go to 4 liters, other than the one I mentioned. And this has a slightly lower red line than mine. This is 8,800 RPM. But you don't really notice. It still sounds manic at the top end. You don't really notice that extra 200 RPM. It's bigger, it's more spacious. Do I regret it? Emotionally, yes. Emotionally, nothing can at this point replace Hellboy in my affections. At this point, nothing. But dynamically and objectively, you know, it feels so familiar. You know, but dynamically, it's not a downgrade in terms of objectivity, in terms of objective measurements between this and the 4RS. The 4RS is as quick, if not quicker. Oh, I think we need to turn around here. Oops. Road ahead closed. Sorry, I'm not going to make a lot of sense today. But it's good to be back. It's definitely good to be back. This is an awesome car. It's still an awesome car. Oops. It's an awesome car. It's still an awesome car. Will always be an awesome car. Buy one while you can. This car will be remembered as one of the last great usable 3RSs. The 991.2 that replaced this is better on track, more downforce, more performance, slightly more power, better track car, but worse road car. This, for me, is the most usable RS ever made. Change my mind. Oh, mommy. I'm back home. I don't even know where I am anymore, but I'm having so much fun. Look at the RS, the 4RS. Crossover. Mommy. I'm now so used to that manic intake noise of the RS. This actually feels muted. The grunt is still there, the power is still there. The 4RS is behind me. What it do? Yellow. Mommy, mamma mia. That was only 6,000 RPM. Look at these roads. Ah, perfect. Oh, sorry. I'm getting carried away. They do say never go back to an ex. They were wrong. 100%. At least you have to have one last fling, don't you? I'm having so much fun. I don't even know where I am anymore. But I've just been driving, found some incredible roads, and hey, why not? Unfortunately, I need the 4RS needs some gas. Oh, that was a nice yump. This nice yump. The 4RS needs some gas, so we're gonna go and find some gas. Oh, look at that! The 4RS actually looks so dope. From behind. It's not a bad looking car. Yes, it doesn't have the road presence of the 3RS. It doesn't. Very few cars have. I mean, that's those haunches, the fat footprint. But man, oh man, it's not bad at all. It sits squats and compact. But the RS, this 3RS, what a car. What they do, of course. Porsche is enjoying the 4RS, and he says exactly the same thing. Very, very different cars. Very, very different. He's enjoying it. Enjoying it too much, I think. Look at these roads, man. Oh, perfect. 4RS in front, me in a 3RS again. Mommy. I've died and gone to heaven. The brakes are as good as I remember them. The PCCBs, wonderful. That 4RS in front. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to give you. This is not a review of a car. I've reviewed the 3RS many times. You can check, and so many people have. Everybody knows about these cars. Launched in 2015. This one was launched in 2015. NEAS makes no difference. 500 bhp. At that time, the ring, it's a 4-liter flat 6 motorsport, and the engine in this is much better than the 3.8 that was in the equivalent GT3. That was the first early engines of that one. I had one of those. Those were chocolate engines. The E, especially the E and the F series engines, those were chocolate engines. The G, yeah, the G was better, but by no means bulletproof. It wasn't bulletproof at all. Okay, so we're going to look for fuel now. What a day! What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Sorry, I'm excited. Okay, fuel bought. It's time to do a bit more driving. And a bit more driving, then we'll start heading home. Maybe I should give Porsche my 4RS for the week. Just as we are about to start the second part of our day,
with more driving, the heavens opened and we had to scramble to get cameras off the car and out of the rain. Pity.
Wow, look, we just made it. Look, it's pouring rain, it's chucking it down. That Porsche, that has been an absolutely brilliant day.
Day. I think I even got suntan.
Oh, hold on. Let him.
We've been out all day. I feel very suntanned. I don't know why.
No,
Look at my face, how red.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? You've driven this car now. Hang on, sorry.
Yeah.
He jumped in the 4RS, and it was clear he was immediately very comfortable in it, because we were on some really undulating roads, and he was gone. And he was gone. And I remember that's exactly what happened to me when I took my buddies when I was still driving the 3RS, and my buddy gave me his GT4RS to drive, and that's exactly what happened. I actually dropped him. I was in his 4RS, never driven it before, and I dropped my mate in my 3RS, and that's what convinced me to get that car. What do you think, Porsche?
Yeah, I think your car is good. It's well, I got in it and I started it, and I thought, the engine sounds different. I thought the engine would have sounded the same. It idles higher, right? I don't know why it would seem to be. And then it's got a more of a raw feel, right?
100%.
It's definitely, this car has got no soundproofing, but that car is even louder. And what's interesting is right behind this air is like the throttle bodies, and you can hear. And every time you change gear, every time you hit the gear, this one is very muted because it's quite far behind. But when you change gear in that car, and you can just hear it. It's much more mechanical.
Yes.
And I didn't think you could get much more mechanical than this.
Yes, exactly.
But that does feel more raw.
Yeah, it is more raw. It is more raw.
So and it's quicker. It feels quicker too. I was like, I put my foot down. I was like, what? And then I was on the motorway, and just before pulling in here, and I thought, you know what? Let me do a stomp down on the motorway and just see how it just pulls. And then it dropped like 4 gears. It dropped more than this car would have.
Yeah.
And it just was. Before I knew it, it was on the red line, and it was.
I think they shortened the gearing in that one.
Yeah. And it dropped more gears than this one would.
Yeah.
And it just. And I was like, wow, the car is just like screaming. It's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah, so I mean, that was interesting experiment. I mean, it wasn't about car reviews or comparisons today. It was more about my guy Porsche and sampling his car, which turned out to be a car I owned in the past. Well, not this one, but this Hellboy, the exact same car. So anyway, I'll see you on the way home.
I'd like to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, and I'm looking forward to seeing the video and all the rest of them. Okay?
Brilliant. See you in a bit. What a marvelous day. What a wonderful day. I can't thank Porsche enough. Porsche. I can't thank him enough for spending the day driving or filming with me. He was absolutely the best subject ever. Infinite patience. Do you want to do this? Do you want helpful suggestions? Some of the shots we got, they were all down to his suggestions. One of the shots he suggested was that, as he called it, the car review shot where one is behind the other. It indicates and overtakes the car in front. He called it the car review shot. And that was his suggestion. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guy. So far, he's my number one car body now. Sorry, Abby. However, brilliant day. I'm so lucky I have, as I said, I have 500 car bodies that I can call and meet up, mess around with cars, and bring the footage to you. So I'm extremely lucky and extremely fortunate that I do have that. Thinking about the experiences, I mean, what he said about the 4RS and the 3RS, that was my identical experience back then when I drove a 4RS for the first time. My friend gave me his 4RS and I gave him my 3RS and I dropped him. And Porsche was threatening to drop me because he felt instantly at home. And as he said, this car is wilder, more visceral, more lively, more shouty, more screamy, more The 3RS is, how will I say, the 3RS is a boxer in a suit. It will kill you. But you wouldn't know from looking at it. Well, you wouldn't know looking at it, but you get the analogy. It's a boxer in a suit. The 4RS is a Muay Thai fighter. What they call a Muay Thai fighter? In short. That's the best way. And as I've described it before, the 4RS is the slightly unhinged younger brother of the 3RS. That's the best way to describe it. The 3RS will be the one that inherits the family responsibilities, inherit the family business, will replace the dad when the dad moves on. This is the black sheep, the unhinged younger brother who cannot fully be trusted, to handle affairs. He will kill you. You'll have a good time with him, but he's the ever so slightly unhinged sibling. And he had the same exact impression. Which would I have? I'd have both. Honestly speaking, I have both. The impressions I had of that 3RS, it all came flooding back. You can feel the bigger tire footprints. You can feel more grip, but it's so muted. After the madness of the intake noise in this car and the immediacy of the controls, the dartiness of the car, this car is more fun. I've concluded a long time ago, this car is simply the funnest Porsche you can buy. I haven't driven the ST, and I'm going to drive the Spider RS, and I'll see if that is more fun. Those two cars are more fun than this. But so far as I'm concerned, the Porsche GT4 RS is the funnest Porsche you can buy. The 3RS is probably one of the best value, bang for money cars you can buy now. The 991.1 3RS. Get one while you can. They don't make them like that anymore. It's the last usable RS. The 991.2 is more track focused, is better on track, but that all-round ability, something was lost. That's my view. If you want a do-it-all car, if you are more focused on track, get the GT4 RS or get the 991.2 3RS. If you're more split 50-50 road trips and track, get the 991.1 GT3 RS. Thank you to Porsche for indulging me today and being such fun and such a hoot and being so brilliant. Thank you for watching. Thanks to all those who have subscribed. Keep subscribing, keep liking, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Am I way off? Am I talking nonsense? Let me know what you think. So thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next one. Till the next time. Peace.